Artists don't just perform, they shift the culture. They don't follow trends, they become the shift. What do Beyoncé, Lauryn Hill, Michael Jackson, and Kendrick Lamar all have in common? Besides legendary status, is that they're all mutable signs. So, the question is, what are mutable signs? Mutable signs sit at the end of each season. They're the transformers, the editors, the spiritual shapeshifters of the zodiac. These signs don't stay stuck, they evolve, they adapt, they become whatever the moment needs. The four mutable signs are Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. But for this video, we only going to focus on Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Virgo are the two most misunderstood yet powerful signs in the zodiac. Both are ruled by Mercury, the planet of thought, communication, and alchemy. But they express that Mercury energy in completely different ways. Geminis are the translators of the culture. They move quickly between ideas, people, and languages, and even identities. Always flipping, analyzing, and remixing. They live in duality. Soft and sharp, present and gone, real and surreal, and that gives them a power that most people can't comprehend. The downside to that is that they have a tendency to be control freaks, overthinking, and critical of themselves and others, which makes them come off as sometimes judgmental and stuck up. They can also isolate or burn out from overgiving. Their word speaks even when they go silent. Now, let's get into the celebs. First and foremost, we have Queen Bee herself, Beyoncé. I would consider her like the high priestess of precision. She's a Virgo in full form, disciplined, graceful, and in control. She's not just performing, she is curating an experience. Every look, breath, and beat is intentional. She's divine strategy personified. Beyonce doesn't rush greatness. Every album is a ritual. Every rollout is a spell. From Lemonade to Renaissance, her art is curated with intention, deeply coded with visuals, language, and sound frequencies that evolve her soul. Lemonade, poetic visuals, Black is King is ancestral symbolism, and Renaissance is dance roots plus ballroom tribute. Most Virgos don't seek fame, they seek impact, and Beyonce's silence is a part of her power. While others chase the clout, she disappears and reemerges with a cultural earthquake. Things you can learn from B is to move with purpose, lead in silence, and protect your energy and leave no detail untouched. Next, we have Lauryn Hill. She is what I would consider the oracle of duality. She lives in both worlds, mainstream and mystic. She sings like a healer and raps like a rebel. She is not just an artist, she's a messenger. She gave us one studio album and it still echoes decades later. Now that's mutable magic. She gave us the lover and the revolutionary, the soft voice that soothes and the sharp tongue that shakes you. She channeled duality like a ritual unapologetic. Then she vanished. But Gemini doesn't owe us consistency. They're here to mirror, to warn, to awaken, to move. Lauren left at her peak, but not because she fell off, but because she saw through the illusion. Next, we have the legendary Michael Jackson. I would consider him the master alchemist. He's a Virgo perfectionist. He rehearses until it's flawless. He turned pain into performance and loneliness into legacy. He didn't just dance, he moved like a message. Michael wasn't just in the culture, he became something beyond it. A cosmic Virgo creating sonic blueprints for generations. Michael's work was like global healing. We Are the World, Heal the World, Earth Song. He wasn't just entertaining, he was channeling compassion, coded into sound and rhythm. MJ faced criticism, isolation, and burnt out, but he was harder on himself than the world ever was. He rehearsed until he collapsed and gave until empty and loved until it hurt. Michael Jackson left us more than music. He left a standard, a spiritual fingerprint, an internal reminder that greatness is built in the unseen hours. And most Virgos don't shine by accident. It shines because they stayed in the dark until it was until the light was earned. Lastly, we have the poetic prophet Kendrick Lamar. He's like a perspective shapeshifter. While channeling chaos into clarity, he balances Compton and consciousness. He is quiet but never silent. He disappears and returns as a revelation. A quote he said is, "I can't change the world until I change myself." Kendrick doesn't just talk, he translates. He's an antenna turned into trauma, truth, and transformation. His words are scripture, flipped through flows. He's black boy joy and a survivor's guilt. He flips between lenses like Gemini breathwork. Every voice in his head gets a verse. It's like every Kendrick album is a spiritual document, a layered mirror of the collective and the personal. Each project feels like he time traveled, heard the warning, and came back to tell us. Think about it. Good Kid, Mad City was a Gemini as a witness. To Pimp a Butterfly is a Gemini as a prophet. And Damn is a Gemini in moral conflict. Mr. Morale and The Big Stepper is a Gemini in therapy with ancestral confrontation. Overall, Gemini don't stay in one place too long. Kendrick moves like smoke drops. Something divine then disappears that's not absent. That's alchemy. Silence is a part of the connection. The connective thread is that they all are here to shift, evolve, and transform culture, not just sit in it. They don't follow waves, they become them. They remix the system and usually disappear when the noise gets too loud. And they are spiritual vessels channeling something bigger than ego.